Germany's road to the 2026 World Cup is heating up, and Julian Nagelsmann's just dropped a squad list that's got fans hyped up. Premier League breakouts, Bundesliga comebacks, and a few surprise omissions. Let's break it all down and see what it means for Die Mannschaft's next two World Cup qualifiers. Germany play Luxembourg on October 10th. That's in Sinsheim, which is sort of a made-up place. Anyway, it's where TSG Hoffenheim play their home matches. And then Die Mannschaft head to Belfast to play Northern Ireland on the 13th. Now, after losing 2-0 to Slovakia and barely beating Northern Ireland, 3-1 was a very flattering scoreline for Julian Nagelsmann's side. Well, these next two games against Luxembourg and Northern Ireland again are, well, nothing short of must-win games. And for Julian Nagelsmann, the pressure is very much on. As for the goalkeepers, there's no Manny Neuer. He's officially ruled out a return to the national men's squad. Instead, Julian Nagelsmann's called up Alexander Nübel from Stuttgart, Finn Darman from Augsburg, and there's a call-up for the very first time for Noah Atabula from SC Freiburg. Atabula's come in to replace Oliver Baumann from, well, he would have been playing on his home pitch actually at Hoffenheim. Oliver Baumann's down due to illness. So these are some solid Bundesliga options in the goalkeeping department, but there's no clear number one, not as yet. There's some big changes at the back in this Julian Nagelsmann squad. Anthony Rudiger, well, he's out injured, so there's nothing much that he can do. Maxi Mittelstadt and Nemandi Collins, they both miss out. In comes Nico Schlotterbeck from Dortmund, who apparently is linked with up to 3 different football clubs for next season. The likes of FC Bayern, Real Madrid and Manchester City are all allegedly in for the lanky Dortmund defender. Jonathan Tah of FC Bayern comes in, along with Robin Koch of Frankfurt. Controversial on that one, because Frankfurt have been leaking more goals than an MP leaks memoirs. I'm not sure that works, but we'll leave it in the edit. And Nathaniel Brown, who is, of course, a teammate of Robin Koch. He's going to be earning his first senior call-up, which is a huge moment for the Frankfurt youngster. In terms of a tactical setup, then, it is Julian Nagelsmann after all, so we can expect to see a 4-2-3-1, which would mean the likes of David Raum, with all those tattoos. David Raum and Riddle Back will be pushing up high as wing-backs, and Schlotterbeck, well, he will add ball progression and a great range of passing from deep. Here's a public service announcement. Smash that subscribe like you've just scored a stoppage time winner, and hit that like so that this video shows up on other people's home feeds. Or just do the right thing and support the channel, please. Danke. The midfield is stacked. Joshua Kimmich and LA Fitness Leon Goretzka hold down the Bayern core. Serge Gnabry, also part of FC Bayern, well, he's going to return. Angelo Stiller, the boxer, and Alexander Pavlovic, they bring fresh legs. Alexander Pavlovic, of course, has been blighted by injuries over the last few seasons. Another teammate, of course, of Kimmich, Goretzka and Gnabry at FC Bayern. Felix Nemetcha and Nadim Amiri add the creativity, and Kevin Schade, no relation of the former 80s singer, Kevin Schade from Brentford in the Premier League. He replaces the injured Jamie Llewellyn. Schade's got 4 caps already, and he got them under previous manager Hansi Flick. Now, the spotlight is, of course, on Florian Wirtz, who's now at Liverpool, but he's really struggling to find his feet. No goals and no assists in 10 games. He was benched against Chelsea. He's struggling with Arne Slot's system at Liverpool, but for Germany, Florian Wirtz is the main man. And with Musiala currently out injured, although making progress with his comeback, Florian Wirtz has a golden opportunity to basically wear that number 10 crown. Up front then, Karim Adeyemi and Maxi Bayer bring lightning pace. Jonathan Bergkamp, now at Frankfurt, well, he returned to the squad. And Nick Woltemade, Newcastle, the Toons Player of the Month. He gets rewarded for his Premier League form. Check out his latest penalty, by the way, which he converted. Yeah, go and check that out wherever you get your video content. Thrills and spills from. Nick Woldemade's rise has been fucking wild, has it not? From Bundesliga prospect to Premier League starter, he might well be leading the line for Germany. As for the notable absentees, well, there's no Leroy Sané once again. His form has been underwhelming for Galatasaray in the Turkish Superliga. There's no Pascal Gross and no Paul Nebel either. Julian Nagelsmann's clearly leaning into youth and current Bundesliga form over reputations. As for a tactical note then, we can expect high pressing, fast transitions and a midfield diamond whilst Germany are in possession. There are many combinations to a Rubik's Cube, are there not? But out of all the possible combinations, we believe this is how Die Mannschaft will line up come that first World Cup group qualifier, at least in October, against Luxembourg on October 10th. We believe it'll be Alexander Nubel in goal. We believe it'll be David Raum at left back with Riddle Baku at right back. Didn't see that coming, did you? Because you thought we were going to say Joshua Kimmich. Nah. So again, David Raum at left back, Riddle Baku at right back. The centre-back pairing, again, this is just our thoughts. Isn't that right, Gonzo? Is Jonathan Tah and Nico Schlotterbeck. The two defensive midfielders in that double pivot are Joshua Kimmich and the boxer Angelo Stiller. On the left-hand side of the attacking quartet, we believe it will be Karim Adeyemi. On the right, it'll be Serge Gnabry, which would put Florian Wirtz as the number 10, feeding Nick Woltemade. That's right, we believe that Nick Woltemade will be leading the line for Die Mannschaft in at least, well, if not both, at least in the first of these two upcoming World Cup group qualifiers. There's a quote from Julian Nagelsmann, which is quite interesting. Even though we're missing a few players, this squad has the quality to perform better than last time. And see that? I even resisted doing the voice. This squad's bold, it's young, and it's built for gegenpressing. But can it deliver back-to-back wins when it's needed, and therefore silence the doubters? We'll be tracking every pass, every press, and every goal. So smash that subscribe button to make sure that you're with us on the journey as we break down every game, the player ratings, and the post-match technical analysis. And while you're at it, smash that like if you're back in Germany to qualify for next year's World Cup. And remember that football's always better when we break it down together. But don't go away just yet. Eyeballs, getting them up here. Here's a Bundesliga playlist for you to watch whenever it suits, whenever you got the time. And take a big heartfelt thank you again for showing up as you do with every single video. Don't forget this playlist.